It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who could make me be true. Even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you.
It Had to Be You, Tenías que ser tú. Canción del letrista hollywoodense Gus Kahn, musicalizada por el jazzista Ishan Jones e interpretada por Diane, Annie. Soy yo, Zulema. Atiéndeme, ponte otra ropa, suéltate el pelo y por favor, canta en un club nocturno donde los clientes te presten atención. No sé, tal vez puedas cantar... ¿Cómo se titula la canción de John Jacob Loeb que me dedicaste anoche? Sí, chico, aquella canción que me dijiste que había musicalizado Carmen, la hermana del compositor Guy Lombardo. Seems like old times, como en los viejos tiempos. ¿Ah? ¿Que Carmen Lombardo es un hombre? Bienvenidos a Vértigo.
Seems like old times, having you to walk with. Seems like old times, having you to walk with, and it's still a thrill just to have my arms around you. Still the thrill that it was the day I found you. Seems like old times, dinner dates and flowers. Old times, staying up all hours, making dreams come true, doing things we used to do. Seems like old times. Here with you. Thank you.
Por nada, Annie. Gracias a ti. El personaje se nombra Annie Hall, pero la actriz se llama Diane Keaton. Con esta película, estrenada en el año 1977, impuso una moda, la de las mujeres delgaditas vestidas con anchísimos trajes tradicionalmente masculinos. Y hablando de masculinidad, adivinen quién escribió y dirigió la película.
My analyst says I exaggerate my childhood memories, but I swear I was brought up underneath the roller coaster in the Coney Island section of Brooklyn. Maybe that accounts for my personality, which is a little nervous, I think. You know, I have a hyperactive imagination. My mind tends to jump around a little, and I have some trouble between fantasy and reality. My father ran the bumper car concession. There he is, and there I am. I used to get my aggression out through those cars all the time. I remember the staff at our public school. You know, we had a saying that those who can't do, teach, and those who can't teach, teach Jim. And, of course, those who couldn't do anything, I think, were assigned to our school. I must say, I always thought my schoolmates were idiots. Melvin Greenglass, you know, his fat little face, and Henrietta Farrell, just Miss Perfect all the time, and Ivan Ackerman, always the wrong answer, always.
7 and 3 is 9.
Even then, I knew they were just jerks. In 1942, I had already discovered women.
That's the second time this month. Step up here.
What did I do?
Step up here.
What did I do?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why? I was just expressing a healthy sexual curiosity.
6-year-old boys don't have girls on their minds.
I did.
For God's sakes, Alvy, even Freud speaks of a latency period.
Well, I never had a latency period.
Y parece que tú tampoco. Así es, amigas y amigos. Woody Allen por tercera vez en Vértigo. En esta ocasión como Alvy Singer, otro de sus neuróticos alter egos. Uno más de los encarnados por él mismo.
Hey, Max, what's that?
That's the welcome home party, 1945, for my cousin Herbie. Look, there's that over there. That's Joey Nichols. He was my father's friend. He was always bothering me when I was a kid.
Joey Nichols. See? Nichols. See? Nichols. You see? Nichols. You can always remember my name. Just think of Joey 5 cents. That's me. Joey 5 cents.
What an asshole.
The one who killed me the most was my mother's sister, Tessie.
I was always the sister with good common sense, but Tessie was always the one with personality. When she was younger, they all wanted to marry Tessie.
Can you believe that Max Tessie Moskowitz had the personality? She's the life of the ghetto, no doubt.
She was once a great beauty.
Tessie, they say you were the sister with personality.
I was a great beauty.
How did this personality come about?
I was very charming.
There were many men interested in you?
Oh, I was quite a lively dancer.
It's very hard to believe.
Tony Roberts en el papel de Rob, el mejor amigo de Alvy. Rob acaba mudándose a Los Ángeles, California, en el extremo opuesto de los Estados Unidos, donde la idiosincrasia norteamericana es diferente a la de Nueva York. Al menos lo suficiente como para incomodar a un neoyorquino empedernido de la talla de Woody Allen. ¡Uy! ¡Alvy Singer! Alvy es incapaz de concebir siquiera al abrigado Santa Claus en la soleada California. Por suerte, al coro de niños do re mi parece no importarle e igual nos desea una feliz Navidad. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Do re mi Children's Chorus.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry
I've never been so relaxed as I have been since I moved out here, Max. I want you to see my house. I live right next to Hugh Hefner's house, Max. Lets me use the jacuzzi. And the women, Max, they're like the women in Playboy magazine, only they can move their arms and legs.
You know, I can't get over that this is really Beverly Hills.
The architecture's really consistent, isn't it? There's French next to Spanish, next to Tudor, next to Japanese.
God, it's so clean out here.
It's because they don't throw their garbage away. They make it into television shows.
Oh, come on, Max. Give us a break, will you? It's Christmas.
Can you believe this is Christmas here?
You know, it was snowing and really gray in New York, naturally.
No kidding.
Nice, yeah. Santa Claus will have sunstruck. That's
Max, there's no crime, there's no mugging.
There's no economic crime, you know, but there's ritual, religious cult murders. You know, there's wheat germ killers out here.
A diferencia de Alvy, Annie queda encantada con Los Ángeles y se queda a vivir en Los Ángeles. A diferencia de Annie, Alvy decide regresar a Nueva York. Ambos seguirán siendo los mismos neuróticos de siempre. Sobre todo Alvy.
Say, I'm not a great driver. You know, I have some problems with
So your license,
with,
please?
Just don't get angry or anything. Because I have my license here. You know, it's a rented car, and I here.
Don't give me your life story. Just pick up the license.
Oh, pick up the license. You have to ask nicely, because I've had an extremely rough day. You know, my girlfriend...
Just give me the license, please.
Since you put it that way, it's hard for me to refuse. I have a terrific problem with authority, you know. It's not your fault. Don't take it personal.
La cinta que propongo hoy se titula Annie Hall, todo un parteaguas en la personalísima filmografía de Woody Allen al terminar ganando 4 de los 5 Oscars a los que fue nominada en la ceremonia del año 1978. La Academia Norteamericana de Cine la consideró merecedora de los galardones a Mejor Filme, Mejor Director, Mejor Actriz Protagónica y Mejor Guión Original, destacándola así como la más relevante de 1977 y una de las más trascendentales de su década. Y ya casi me despido con la canción que mi director me dedicó anoche. En la voz de Diane Keaton, como Annie Hall, Seems Like Old Times, como en los viejos tiempos.
I did run into Annie again. It was on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. She had moved back to New York. She was living in Soho with some guy. And when I met her, she was, of all things, dragging him in to see The Sorrow and the Pity, which I counted as a personal triumph. And Annie and I, we had lunch sometime after that and just kicked around old times.
Just to have my arms around you. Still the thrill that it was the day I found you seems like old times, dinner dates and flowers.
Y hasta aquí Vértigo, justo en el cruce entre el cine y la música.
Old times.
After that, it got pretty late, and we both had to go, but it was great seeing Annie again. I realized what a terrific person she was, and how much fun it was just knowing her. And I thought of that old joke, you know, this guy goes to a psychiatrist and says, "Doc, my brother's crazy. He thinks he's a chicken." And the doctor says, "Well, why don't you turn him in?" And the guy says, "I would, but I need the eggs." Well, I guess that's pretty much now how I feel about relationships. You know, they're totally irrational and crazy and absurd, but I guess we keep going through it because most of us need the eggs.
You